Hi, everybody. It's me. I'm here. Welcome to Tuesday. Happy to have you here. If you're here, say hello as always. Hi, guys. Hi. Yay. We're here. We're having a Tuesday together, and we're going to talk about some wigs, of course, and other things, because who knows what will come out of my mouth during these lives. But it's nice to have you all on here. Nice to see you guys. And say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. If you are watching over on our social media channels, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, I'd love for you guys to come on over to our website. Our website is shaquel.com, shaquel.ca, shaquel.co.uk. You can come on over to any of those. And it's just a generally better viewing experience. You get to make comments, and I can actually see your comment. Usually, sometimes I don't, sorry. You get to make purchases if you want to make purchases. You get to participate in the giveaways that we're going to do. And you can talk to all of the other people who are on here, which is always fun. Anyways, come on over to shaquel.com where you can join us. And I know you guys always want to know what wig I'm starting off with. This one is feature length. This is by Raquel Welch. This is actually, I restyled this. This is completely restyled. It's sort of similar to what it first came out as, but not really. I pretty much redid this whole thing. So if you think you're going to get feature length and it's going to look like this, it won't really. So this is worn. I have had this for over a year. I have worn it a ton. I've restyled it a lot. I've added heat to it a lot. I've washed it a lot, and it's still going strong. And I actually just restyled this yesterday, and I'm going to put out a reel that shows how I restyled it if you guys want to know. So stay tuned for that reel very shortly. The color, yes, the color is Rusty Auburn. One of my very favorite colors. I love it. It's just like this muted auburn, light brown color. It's really pretty, and it has no roots. No roots. I'll do a little spin for you. But definitely up there and one of my favorite Raquel Welch colors. Anyways, nice to have you guys on here. Let me talk about what we got going on today. So we have 3 giveaways today. Hi, Susie. We have 3 giveaways today. So make sure you are here for those. We don't want to miss those because today is your day. I promise it's your day. It's going to happen for you. We got 3 giveaways. We have, I'm going to show the Alexander Couture collection. I'm going to be showing Ellen Villa's new styles. We're going to take a look at some Aesthetica styles that I haven't shown in a while. A bunch of TressAllure and some Belle Tress Luxe SE collection styles as well. So all of those ones are going to be 40% off, but at the end of our show, I'm going to be showing some styles for 45% off. And those styles at the end, it'll be nice because they are like in stock and like ready to go, but a limited quantity. So it's like, if we have some, but we don't have a lot. So it's like, you got to grab them if you want them for that 45% off. So stay tuned for those ones. But that's pretty much what we're doing today. And I know you guys are looking at my nails. That's like the first thing. That's like the first thing you guys look at, my nails. I don't want to show them. I don't want to show them. Last week I had press-on nails. Two weeks in a row. Be brave. 2 weeks in a row, I've had press-on nails because my nail lady has been out of town for like a month and a half now. She's actually back in town. However, her nail salon is under renovation right now and under new ownership. So now I have to wait for that to settle down before I go see her. And I don't have time to look for someone else. I don't have time to trust anybody else. You know, when you just like have your person and you're just like, I only want to go to this person. I don't know. Anyways, I could go to her house, but she lives on the opposite side of the city, which is about 45 minutes away. And I just can't. Anyways, so I've been doing press-on nails for like 2 weeks. And then they've been coming off like every other day. So I've had to like keep gluing them on. But my glue is officially lost and I haven't been able to glue them on now. So are you ready? We're down to 2 nails right now. 2 nails on this side and 2 nails on this side, plus my crazy thumb that will not come off. I'm scared. I'm not showing you. I'm embarrassed. Look at me. I'm turning red. Oh my God. Anyways, if you're new to my lives, I promise you we don't only talk about nails. We do sometimes. Sometimes we talk a lot about nails. But it's just an ongoing thing with me. It's just an ongoing thing. So we can look forward to every week seeing what new journey my nails are on. Anyways, I just don't have time. I don't have time. I could bring my kids with me, but I also don't want to like make them sit in the nail salon. I don't know. I could, but anyways, let's talk about wigs because we're here for wigs. And I know some of you out there get upset when I talk too much about other things. All right, we're starting off with the Alexander Couture collection, you guys. I've shown these several times. I'll show them some more because these are really great budget-friendly options if you are looking for a little bit of a lower price. Plus, you can get these for 40% off, and that's like we're practically giving them to you at that point. Okay, this one here is Esme. Let me show you the tag. You'd love to see the new Ellen Villa wigs. Fantastic. You're in the right place. Hold on, my comments are funky. Okay, it's real, it's life. I know it is. Sometimes I have this like, you get this in your brain where it's like, oh shoot, I'm going to be in front of, you know, potentially 7,000 people and I look amok. I'm just running amok. I look crazy. My nails are not perfect. But at the end of the day, I am a human and I just don't have time. Okay, here's the tag. Esme. I can't read backwards. This is Caramel Copper. So Caramel Copper is a newer color. It's unrooted. You have this kind of coppery color, of course, and you also have some very cool highlights throughout this as well. Someone was asking about the fit of these. So a lot of Alexander Couture styles are bigger than average, including Esme. Esme is quite big on me. I find, so I'm 11.5 inches ear to ear, 11.5 inches front to nape, and 20.5 inches in circumference. I said that all backwards. Usually I start with my circumference and then I go to front to nape and ear to ear. That felt very weird to say. Anyways, Alexander Couture is very big on me in all the measurements. So ear to ear, I get these like Dumbo ears where my ears push forward and they just look large because this sits like in my ear crease on my ears. So if you are 10.5 inches ear to ear like me, this will be big for you in that sense. It's also big for me front to nape. I have a lot of extra cap here that I can pinch. And in terms of circumference, I can make almost any wig fit my circumference just by bringing in my Velcro adjusters. So I've done that on this one and it fits my circumference great. I don't feel like it's going to fall off. However, when I don't have the adjusters in, it's very big. I'm throwing you all for a loop. How dare I alter the script on the stats? I know, I threw me for a loop too. That was very confusing for my brain, to be honest. It's like the same because whenever I spin to show you the wig, I spin over my right shoulder first. And to be honest, the reason I spin over my right shoulder first is because my left side is my good side. So I'm like, oh, there's my good side. But sometimes I spin the other way and I feel like I've unwound myself and I need to like re-spin. It just feels very strange. I feel like I'm very frantic today. Caramel Copper. I'm sorry, guys. If this is your first live, welcome. Welcome to my live. I would say I'm not always like this, but that's kind of a lie because sometimes I am. Sometimes I am. And now I'm stuck in my earring. This always happens. Oh no. Hold on. Oh, and now I took out my earring. Oh, shoot. Where's the backing? Okay. This is your first live? Always like this. Thanks to Cashew. Okay. This is the first wig. Yeah, we're off to a great start. Okay, I'm going to spin and show you Esme. This is made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber, by the way. These long styles, they're going to get tangly and frizzy and frazzly. So just keep that in mind if you are new to wearing wigs. Often many women get their wigs for the first time, and the first time they wear them, they're like, wow, these are great. And then the second time they wear them, they're like, wow, what happened? What happened to my wig? Because it gets tangly and frizzy and frazzly. So with these long styles, you are going to have to maintain them on a regular basis, not only by combing them with your fingers. Fingers is the best place to start, just to be as gentle as you can, but a wide tooth comb is ideal as well. And then when you get the tangles out, you're going to notice more frizz as well. And when that happens, you need heat. So you do need heat to maintain this over time as you wear this. So again, this is Esme by the Alexander Couture collection. You're going to find a traditional lace front on this. As I'm doing this, I'm realizing I didn't even show you the cap of this. I just plopped this on my head. I'll show you the cap after. What is up with me? I'm doing everything backwards today. This is a traditional lace. So you are going to find that it is softer, which is really nice for your forehead. It's nice for your forehead. So it's nice and soft. You may find that it does lift a little bit if it's not super tight on you, and you may find it a little bit more visible. If that's the case, you can always trim it back a little bit if you would like to. Bizarro day. It is Bizarro day. Okay. I'm going to take Esme off. Oh, I will mention there's no permatease in Esme. Esme is about a low to medium density. Got a piece of hair there, but no permatease, so it will sit lower on you. If you want to learn even more about Esme, I do have a review out for Esme, so you can go and take a look at that. But since I'm here, I told you I'd show you the cap. Here is the cap. So you do have a partial lace top. This is not monofilament, this is lace. And that lace is that traditional lace that goes into your more traditional lace front that extends a little bit into your ear tabs. I will mention also this partial lace top, is offset to the left a little bit. You're going to find it's close to the seam here on the left side, but you have more space on the right side. So you could get a deep left part here, but not as deep of a right part. You almost forgot it's Tuesday. I'm so glad you remembered. You're 74. Could I wear Esme? Absolutely. You could be 100 and wear Esme if you wanted. Age is a number. You can wear whatever makes you feel comfortable. Okay. Esme is going back into her home. And I'm going to grab, hold on, I'm dropping things. The next one, which is my favorite of these three. My favorite of these three. This one is Franky. Franky is also, yeah, sweet dinner, you know. You know. This is Franky. You just received your Franky and love it. Oh, I'm so glad. Franky in another new color called Mocha Mousse. So Mocha Mousse is a warm color. It's not, it kind of comes across a little bit coppery on here. It's not quite as coppery as the one I was just showing you, caramel copper. But it definitely has that warm, light brown, light auburn base here. And then you have some golden highlights throughout and a little bit of a root on this color. Same cap though, or I should say similar. It's similar in the sense that everything is the same other than the fact that the partial lace top is completely centered on this one, whereas on Esme, like I was mentioning, it was offset to the left. So you have that partial lace top that goes into your lace front here, that traditional lace material, softer, great for sensitive skin, open wefted cap, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. Does it fit as large as Esme? I find it still fits a bit big, yeah. So I put this on, and it's still into my ears a bit. I do find Esme is like a touch bigger, but Franky is still big. So if you are bigger than average, Franky should be okay for you. There's a ton, like look at all that stretch in here. Lots of stretch. And I also have extra cap in the back that I can pinch. And I would need to bring in the adjusters still, which I haven't done, but it does fit nicely with my wig grip, or it fits better with my wig grip, I should say. Beach Wave Magic today. Unfortunately, I don't have Beach Wave Magic to show today. All right, Franky. The reason I love Franky the most is because sometimes with this more traditional lace, it is a little bit more visible. It can lift, like I was mentioning earlier. It is softer and comfortable, but not as realistic as more of a monofilament lace. So the reason I love Franky is because we have the bangs here. So that just completely gets rid of that situation so that you don't even see that. And if the bangs are too long, you can definitely cut them a little bit. The color of this is Mocha Mousse. So the bangs are also at that length where you can brush them to the side and sort of incorporate them into your style if you would like to. I say that as this one is just like, no, I'm not going. I'm not listening. There we go. I made it listen. I will say Franky does have permatease. Franky has permatease. So if you don't like the big hair, you might not love Franky because there is a lot of it. You cut bangs into Esme and you love her. Oh, perfect. Yeah, and that's the great thing about these wigs. You can make them your own, make them suit you, make them so that you feel comfortable in them. You're able to sort of fix them up the way you want. This is a good comparison-ish to Beach Wave Magic. I know some of you guys were asking. I do find that I feel like Franky is a little bit like more voluminous than Beach Wave Magic, but they are a similar style. I think Franky's a little bit longer, just by maybe an inch or so, but they both have the bangs. They both have this like nice wavy style going on. So this Franky would be a nice budget friendly option if you wanted something similar to Beach Wave Magic. And this is great in a ponytail. Hold on, I left my, one sec, over here. Oh my gosh. Are you guys hearing all the commotion? Oopsie. Causing problems. I'm dropping everything. It sounded like I fell. I did not fall. Just things fell. Things fell. This would be great as an updo. Not my best one because I grabbed the wrong, I grabbed the tiny one. Why did I do that? I grabbed the tiny clip, but I have a bigger clip somewhere in this situation. Anyways, cute as an updo. Anytime you have a bang or curtain bang, face framing layers, updos are perfect. You get the idea, that's right. Can the bangs be swept to the side? You betcha. Let's do that. You love the bangs on this one. Yeah, the bangs are nice. I like that they're a little bit wispier. They're not too thick and you can do a lot with them. So again, this is Franky in Mocha Mousse. This is heat resistant. Yes, so heat friendly synthetic fiber. So this will be a style since it sits, you know, past your shoulders. It's going to get frizzy on the ends, and you're going to have to use heat on it on a sort of regular basis. It is heat resistant, yeah. So heat friendly synthetic fiber. All right, I'm going to take off Franky. And I've got one more from the Alexander Couture collection to show you guys. Too hot for long wigs on Alabama. In Alabama, it's over 100. Oh my gosh, that is hot. It is not like that here. It's been gloomy here. The sun is not shining today. It's like threatening to rain over here. I don't know if it will. We'll see. It's just very gloomy today. Okay, my last Alexander Couture collection style is Slone. Here's Slone. Slone is a straight style. Alexander Couture collection styles always have sort of these more like trendy, youthful kind of styles. Same cap. You have that partial lace top that goes into your lace front, that traditional lace. It's an open wefted cap. You got your felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. All right, this is also another new color. What was the wig you wore that was really dark and long with the last live? It was at the beginning. Dark and long. Did I come on with it on? I don't even know. Anyone know? I don't know. Was it Molly? Maybe it was Molly. Okay. It wouldn't have been Haley. I only have Haley in a light color. Molly, I have in a... That narrows it down to like a million wigs. Yeah. Okay, here is Slone in Golden Latte Blonde. Must have been Molly. I feel like Molly... I have Molly in a dark color. If you want to, if you're not sure if I am talking about Molly, if you're not sure, you can always send me a message on like Instagram and I can always check back to double check. Okay, here's Slone. Slone is also bigger than average. Slone is pressing down on my ears, my 10.5 inch circumference, or sorry, 10.5 inch ear to ear. This is too big. And then we have extra cap in here. But if you just want a straight, everyday, simple style, Slone is great for that. And also it's budget friendly. So you have that traditional lace up front right here. So this one is lifting on me right now, especially because I don't have this tight on me. So it's lifting now, but once I pull the adjusters in, like if I were to pull this in, then it doesn't lift like that. So if you have it tight on you, it's usually pretty good. You can part these anywhere that partial lace top is. This is what your parting space will look like. This is heat-friendly synthetic fiber. Yes, you're gonna have to use heat to maintain this because this is longer and it's going to get that friction frizz against your clothing and it's going to get tangly and you're gonna have to brush it more. However, all that being said, this one is going to be easy to maintain because it is straight. It's really the curly and wavy pieces, the longer ones, those ones can be tricky and tedious to maintain. This one, 2 minutes after you wear it, take a hot air brush, take a hair straightener, go through it, and you're not gonna have to worry about maintaining the style because there really isn't style to have to maintain. How's the fiber? Does it move naturally? Well, let me show you. The fiber is soft. It is nice fiber. It, it moves fine. This is an open wefted cap. So it doesn't really, I can't tell. Okay, what am I trying to say? There's hand-tied caps and there's open wefted caps. The great thing about hand-tied caps is each fiber is sewn one at a time, and it allows you to, they're sewn into clusters onto the hand-tied cap, and they can move in this more circular motion. Whereas when fibers are sewn onto wefts, they're sewn by a machine into rows. So it's like, this is the hair, this is the weft that you sew it onto. So these can move sort of side to side and like that a little bit. So they don't have that like all around movement. But all of that being said, you don't notice that. You can't notice that when you're living your life every single day. You really only can notice that when you go to start styling it and realize you need to like change where things are to sort of hide wefting. But overall, in conclusion, it moves nicely. That was a really long answer. Love the interpretive dance. Did I do an interpretive dance? I don't even know what I did, to be honest with you. I'm a hand talker and a body talker. And sometimes I don't even know that I'm doing it. So, okay, let me show you the tag again. This is Slone in the color Golden Latte Blonde by the Alexander Couture collection. I have a timer going off. Alexa, stop. I think my daughter was going around setting timers. Silly thing. Oh gosh, who knows what other timer's going to start going off for us. Today is a day. Let me tell you, my painters are back again today too, you guys. All sorts of things going on. She has a tight schedule. Yeah, it's snack time. So you can get these for 40% off today. All right, those are all the Alexander Couture collection styles that I have to show you today. I'm going to move on to some Ellen Villa styles. But what I do want to let you guys know is that this week, I hope you can all be here for a Thursday live, because this Thursday is going to be extra special. Some of you may have seen me share on social media, but Denise is going to be live for Shaquelle. So if you don't know Denise, then you should know her. She's at Hey Wig Sister on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. A lot of you guys know who Denise is. She represents Shaquelle on social media, and we're just really excited to have her have the opportunity to do a live for us. So on Thursday, it is not going to be me. Denise will be there for you guys, which is really exciting. And not only will Denise be there, she's going to be at Belle Tress. So that's extra exciting because she has the opportunity to show you guys styles that are like in stock right at the moment, so that when you guys are making purchases, you know it's not going to necessarily be a pre-order. It's styles that you're going to be able to get. So same time, 11 a.m. Pacific, 12 Mountain, 1 Central, 2 Eastern. Belle Tress is in California. So Denise is taking the trip over to California. She's going to be at Belle Tress. You guys are going to get a chance to watch her instead of me. So that'll be a nice little change. And hopefully you guys can join her and encourage her. And also know that this is her very first live she's done her own like little lives before, but this is her first live with us doing, you know, the Shaquelle way. And she would love your encouragement and, you know, patience and love. And I think you guys are going to have a great time with her. Yeah, I know someone's saying you want the both of us. Well, you know what? Hopefully one day we can make that happen. Where we can both come live and be there at the same time. So stay tuned for that one day. That will hopefully happen at some point. Anyways, Thursday, be there or else. Okay. Next up is our Ellen Villa styles. I'm reading this as if I'm like reading it, but you know, when you guys know when you go out to eat at a restaurant and you pick up the menu and you look at your menu and you look at it, but you're not actually reading it. You're just like overwhelmed with words and food and you're not reading it. Or the same thing when you go and you look at the time and you look at the time and you go and then you're like, shoot, what time is it? I didn't even look at the time. That's what I just did here. I just looked at this, but I wasn't actually looking at this. What is this? This is Avenue. Avenue Soft. Okay. This has a left monofilament part that goes into a very extended monofilament lace front. It's almost like around your ear tabs. We do have these shorter, smaller ear tabs on each side, but it is a very extended lace. You do have hand-tied feature on the top here, hence the soft, where is it? Avenue Soft. So when you see that soft on Ellen Villa styles, it usually means that there's more of a hand-tied feature on it. You have your partially hand-tied cap. However, it's very partial, only up here. Like you have like an inch of maybe 2.5 inches of hand-tied space at the top and the rest is closed wefting. So if you're looking for a full hand-tied cap, this is not it. It's very partially hand-tied. And then you have your extended nape with your Velcro adjusters. Oh, someone just said, I just received Avenue Soft and she fits my 22-inch circumference. That's so good to know. What are your other measurements? What's your front to nape and ear to ear? That would be helpful too. Because sometimes circumference is great, but sometimes people have maybe a bigger front to nape and it's like they can't even like get it over their head to even know if it fits their circumference. Okay, this is really cute. Avenue Soft is one of those shorter styles where I'm like, this would convert me to wearing short styles. Very cute. Your 12-inch ear to ear, 12-inch front to nape, and 22-inch circumference, and it fits you fantastic. And for me as a petite size, this is a little big on me, not huge. It fits me okay, is what I should say. I don't feel overwhelmed with too much bulkiness, and I would just need to bring in the adjusters a little bit, but it's not overwhelmingly large on me like the Alexander Couture collection styles were. Okay. So here's your lace front, and it does go quite far. It is perfect, isn't it great? This is made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. You don't really find any permatease in this at all. But because of all of the light layering in here, you painters walking past me, just smiling. Hi. Because of all these layering and the light fiber, you are able to get this volume in this, which is nice. And also, because it is heat-friendly, I do find that heat-friendly synthetic fiber on short styles is easier to manipulate and easier to maneuver and like work. It's just more workable, I find. It almost feels like there's product in it already, even though there's not. And it doesn't feel sticky or anything. It's more easy to work with. I don't know how else to say it. Okay, I've been touching my head a lot. Ooh. Sorry, I'll spin again and show you guys the back again. You could bring the bangs forward if you want. The color, that would be great info to have, wouldn't it? Let me show you the tag again. This is Sahara Beige Blonde. or Sahara Beige Rooted. Jeez. A headband with this one would be so cute. Should we? Let's do it. I have an actual headband today. I don't need to use a cord, so that's good. All right, headband. Very cute. Although my headbands are very, very subtle. I step back and it's like, where'd the headband go? I don't know. Headband is really cute though. Headband always works for pixies. They always work for pixies. So sweet. So the color is Sahara Beige Rooted. Ooh, little funky there. So the bangs could come forward, like I was saying. You could cut them a little bit if you need to have that more straight across bang, because they are a little bit long. This, remember, has that left part. If I can even find it for you. I have to use like my pinky nail to make these parts. And then the rest of the top here is hand tied. So you could, like, because it's hand tied, you can technically kind of part it on that side. It's just going to look a little bit different. But this is one of those styles that doesn't necessarily even fully need a part, because you just kind of have hair just all over the place. All right, so again, this one is Avenue Soft, one of Ellen Villa's newer releases. And this is in the color Sahara Beige Rooted. Really cute. Can I show it off the face? Yeah, like totally back. Is that what you mean? I can. See how many times I need to do that. All right, I feel like I've just been in a windstorm. Can you imagine in a windstorm and I show up at your door like, ah? But it is cute. I feel like if I added some water to it to like help it do that, it's definitely a vibe. Like, it's definitely a style. I've absolutely seen women who wear their hair this way, and I always wish like I could be that confident to wear my hair in such a different way to what I'm used to do it, because it looks so good on some women. I'm like, how do you look so amazing? Anyways, let me come up close so you can see the hairline. How close do you want? Anyways, looks cute like that too. Just remember, the darker the fiber is, the more visible the knotting will be. So when I do something like this, it looks decent on your hairline. It's not awful at all. But if you have a darker color fiber up at the front, the knotting is just going to be a little bit more visible. So just keep that in mind. Hairspray can be used. I would just recommend using a synthetic hairspray. There is specific synthetic hairsprays that you can get, that we even have at Shaquelle, that are meant for synthetic fiber. Okay, back to this now. All right, anyways, Avenue Soft by Ellen Villa. And that was the color Sahara Beige Rooted. Looks like Princess Diana. Yeah, definitely a style that she would look fantastic in. Your favorite so far? Oh, it is a really good one. It is a good one. Okay. These Ellen Villa styles are 40% off today. You betcha. All my dark hair ladies, this one's for you. This one is Escape Soft. I'll show you the tag. Escape Soft in Espresso Rooted. So you're gonna have a 4, a 2, and a 6. That essentially means a 4 is a dark brown, a 2 is your darkest brown, and a 6 is a medium brown. So you have a little bit of all of that in here, so it's not just one flat dark color gives you just a touch of dimension to the color. Okay, so Escape Soft by Ellen Villa. I was mentioning how when you have the word soft in these Ellen Villa styles, it's going to have some type of a hand-tied feature on it, and especially on the top. So this one is a fully hand-tied top. It's not a monofilament top. This has 2 layers of this tulle material here. So you're not going to find monofilament. It's a hand-tied top on tulle material. But you do have this monofilament lace front. So this lace front here isn't the soft part. Often monofilament can be a little bit pokey, a little bit scratchy sometimes. I mean, this isn't horribly pokey and scratchy, but it's scratchier and pokier than a traditional lace. You have, again, that partially hand-tied cap where you have some hand-tied feature at the top and then close wefting throughout the rest of your wig here. And then you have your felt nape with Velcro adjusters. I feel everything is like dark. Can you even see? It's all like blending into everything. Hold on, my comments. Stop for a sec. Okay. There's your cap. Everything is just so black on this that it just all melts into the same thing. This one I find could use a little bit of heat styling. Some of the fibers on this particular piece are a little bit like, you can kind of see they've kind of like, they get that cold set in the box. And sometimes you just need to play around with it a little bit. But overall, this style is very cute. So cute. This is regular synthetic, not heat friendly. Yeah. Hold on. Get this kind of situated in its place. I know, a lighter blonde color. I wish I had to show you. I haven't gotten any other of these ones in, unfortunately. So I still have the same colors. This one here, I'm like, what are you doing? So again, this is Escape Soft. Did I see the QVC blooper? I think the whole world saw that QVC blooper. And when I saw that blooper, I was like, wow, that is something I would do. That is absolutely something I would do. In fact, I've done something similar. I was like, oh, shoot. Like, that's me. Yeah, the blowy. I was like, oh my God. That was funny though. Yeah. Poor girl. But you know, it gave them exposure like you wouldn't believe. This is not heat friendly. This is regular synthetic. Okay, here's your lace front. It's that monofilament. So this is what I'm saying. With the darker fiber, it just is more noticeable. But this one has the bangs, so you can put it down. What happened? What happened? How can I say this by remaining PG? So if you missed the QVC blooper, so QVC, it's basically a live show that shows a lot of like beauty related things, including wigs. And this woman who was showing their wigs was talking about how it looks like you just went to the salon and got a blowout. But instead of saying blowout, she said what? I'll just let you think about what she might have said. It starts with a J. Yes, that's right. She said that, and then it just went viral. The whole world saw it. Like, you guys are saying what I shouldn't be saying. It's really funny. All right. So this again is Escape Soft by Ellen Villa, and it's in the color Espresso Rooted. So because this is a hand-tied top, it's black to match this color, you're not going to see the scalp as much. So if you have a darker color, like especially this color, it comes with that black material. So it's not as scalpy, but the lighter the color, the lighter the material will be. Yes, her reaction was priceless. It was all very funny. Hold on, you're gonna find just a touch of permatease in your closed wefting. Not very much though, just a little bit in the closed wefting in that bottom half there. Okay, I'm gonna take off Escape Soft and move on to the next. Oh no, you're having a hard time connecting. Oh. The fit is average, leaning a little bit small, but also just know there's not a ton of stretch in the cap for Escape Soft. So it should fit average okay. Has anyone tried Escape Soft? And what are your measurements? Let us know. Hold on, I'm thirsty. 1 second. It's so cute. So my kids are home today again. And my daughter, she wanted to help me get ready for my live. And she actually, I'll show you what hold on. She brought me juice, this cup of juice that's actually spilled all over my table. She brought me some veggie chips, a granola bar, and she went and picked 3 cherries from our cherry tree. Just 3 little cherries. So sweet. So she's like, I'm getting you ready. You need snacks. It was so cute. It was very funny. And then she started trying on some wigs. So that was cute. She'd try them on and look in the mirror. And I pretended I wasn't watching her because then she would have gotten self-conscious, but she was pretty cute. Okay. You didn't know we could grow cherries? We can. I even have an apple tree. I've got an apple tree and a cherry tree. My daughter's 7. She's going into grade 2. Okay. What was the wig she wore to school? She wore $1 Million Babe by TressAllure. And she wore it on Dress Like Your Teacher Day. It was so funny. I did make a reel about what it looked like when she came home because it was crazy. And then how I revived it because it was looking wild. Okay, this next one I'm showing you is Romance Deluxe. And it's the color Sandy Blonde Rooted. So this one has a full monofilament top, your extended temple to temple lace front, and this one also has that partially hand-tied cap, your felt ear tabs, felt nape with Velcro adjusters. So just note, so remember the other 2, we had Avenue Soft and we had Escape Soft, and they both had some hand-tied feature on the top, and they had the word soft in their name. This one doesn't have the word soft in its name. It's just Romance Deluxe. And it doesn't have soft in its name because it doesn't have that hand-tied top. This one is a full monofilament top. All right. I love this one too. I love all of these Ellen Villa releases. They're all very cute. So this one is regular synthetic fiber. This one is fitting average, leaning a little bit smaller, not too small though. It would fit in average just fine. There's a little bit of stretch in this cap, a little bit in like the front to back. And then you have some stretch in your circumference. And if anybody has Romance Deluxe, let us know how it fits you. This one fits me as a petite size nicely. It doesn't feel huge in the slightest. And then with my wig grip on underneath, it fits extra great. And if you guys ever need a wig grip to help your wigs feel a little bit more secure. You can always try this one if you haven't yet. This is our silicone grip secure, available only at Shaquelle. And I find it works well. A lot of women love it. It's very stretchy, very thin, quite comfortable. So take a look. It should be available in our live link here. All right, so again, this one is Romance Deluxe. Romance Deluxe in Sandy Blonde Rooted. Yes, have not had a giveaway yet. Stay tuned though. There will be one coming shortly, very shortly. So a lot of shine. On this particular one, I don't find it to be a ton. There is a little bit though, and like you can see, but also remember, whenever I show these styles on camera, I am standing in front of a window with, natural light on me. And I feel like the camera always makes it look shinier than what it is in person. But all that being said, you will typically always find a bit of shine on regular synthetic fiber. You can always use some dry shampoo to spray it all over to tone it down a little bit. And you can use like baby powder or cornstarch. That works too, to kind of get it on a fluffy brush, kind of paint it and work it through a little bit. All right, let me give another spin. Lace front. And then monofilament top, so you can part this anywhere. Alrighty, Romance Deluxe. Off she comes. It reminds you of Doris Day a little bit. All right, this one is called Miss Comfort. And because this is the last wig I have in the Ellen Villa styles that I have to show you, we're gonna put up a giveaway. So while I show you guys this style, you guys can enter the giveaway. Our giveaway that we're putting up now is going to be for a $100 gift card. So you can click on right up here. There should be a spot for you to click, enter the giveaway, enter your email address. If you're watching over on social media, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, I would love to invite you to come over to our website, shaquelle.com. That is where you can enter the giveaway. So if you're trying to enter it on social media, you can't do that. You have to come to our website. So come on over to shaquelle.com, click up here, enter your email address, and you will be entered to win a $100 gift card. And you can do that while I show you Miss Comfort in the color Chocolate Frosted. This is made of heat-friendly fiber. This one is going to have a traditional lace top. So you don't have monofilament on this. You don't have that tulle material. This is that traditional lace. And it goes into a scalloped lace front. And then this is a closed wefted cap. There's no hand-tied features on this. It's just all closed wefting. You got your felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. So this one here is Miss Comfort by Ellen Villa. Hard to choose colors. You had to buy two. Oh, darn. Okay, this one's my favorite one. Right in the eye. This is my favorite of the Ellen Villa ones. So sleek, so soft, so low density, no permatease. And it makes me feel like a spy. So that's always good. Just creep around, put my sunglasses on. Okay. You got really cute bangs on this one. This is heat friendly. Yeah. I love the bangs on this because I don't love the appearance of this lace front. I find it's visible on me. So because of that, the bangs are great. Miss Comfort, you just got her the other day. You love her and how she moves. Amazing. Do those bangs bug you at all? It seems like they hit right at the eyeball. I mean, we all have different size foreheads. And if you're finding that the bangs are hitting you right at the eyeball, then definitely point cut them. Don't like cut straight across because who knows if you might cut on an angle. Take your scissors and just point cut them little by little, and that'll help raise it a bit. And you can always even like pull your wig back 1/2 centimeter, and that helps too. And look, all of a sudden I gave myself a bang cut and I didn't even cut it. All right. Did someone say you look like a Bond girl? No, I just said I feel like a spy. Whenever I wear these like sleek bobs with bangs, I always feel like I'm a spy in a spy movie. You know, the girls that like, they wear the sunglasses and then these hairstyles and they wear like a trench coat, and I just feel very spyish. Okay, sorry, my comment stopped for a minute. Heat-friendly synthetic fiber, you will find that these ends will get a little frizzy. They will rub a little bit, especially depending on how long your neck and your face are. So they will get a little bit frizzy at the ends, but easy peasy to take care of them with some heat. Either take a hot air brush to help maintain the structure of it, or you can take your hair straightener to the ends easily with a fine tooth comb, and that will help get the frizzies out really easily. But again, very low density, no permatease. It's gonna lay nice and flat on you. So if you're someone who has been experiencing hair loss and you're used to having thin hair, not a lot of hair, then something like this is great because it doesn't feel overwhelming. Give you another spin. How does the density compare to Jody? You know what, it's a similar density, but you're gonna find that Jody will look a little bit more voluminous because Jody has some layering in it. So Jody is gonna get a little bit more of that fluffy look to it, whereas Miss Comfort here, one in my eye, Miss Comfort doesn't have layers. It's very much one sleek length here. So you're going to find it to be a little bit less voluminous, and the ability to get it voluminous is a bit harder. Can I push bangs to the side? I mean, you can. It's not designed necessarily because it is a little bit more of that very straight across bang. It's not designed as well to go to the side. You would just need to add some heat to it. So you absolutely can. I just feel like the intention of this one is definitely a straight across look, but here it is sort of to the side without me moving because it needs heat to help direct it that way. Hi, Zesty Orange, you're gonna get this one. Amazing, it is a really good option. Is this huge on me? It's not huge on me, no. I do find it fits pretty true to average though. This one, it's just a little bit big on me. I would bring in the adjusters, and there's just like a little bit of extra cap. All that being said, it does have just a little bit of stretch to it. Not a lot, but there's a little bit. All right, have you guys entered the giveaway? While I've been talking all this time, I'm gonna give you like 20 more seconds to enter in case you haven't entered yet. And this one is for a $100 gift card to Shaquille. So get that last minute entry in while I put this away. There are highlights in this, yes. All right, let's see who won the giveaway. Crispy cereal. Congratulations. You've got yourself a $100 gift card. That's very exciting. Somebody will get in touch with you through email. So make sure you're checking your email. Stay tuned for that. And we will get you your $100 gift card. And for everyone else, stay tuned because we have 2 more giveaways happening. You never win. I'm sorry, Rusty Spinach. Hang tight. Hang tight. Your time is coming. Your time is coming. I always say how it's always fun whenever people finally win and they're like, oh my God, I've been watching for like a year and a half and finally. Someday. That's right. Okay. We're moving on to a couple Aesthetica styles. These were releases a few months ago. I haven't shown them in a little while, but I'm here to show them now. Amanda, is your hair grip the one you sell on your site? Yes, this is our silicone grip secure, available on our website, and it's also available in our live link here. Very stretchy, very thin, and quite comfortable. I know that many people have tried a type of silicone wig grip in the past, but something that's very standard across many silicone wig grips is that they're thick and they're not as stretchy. And so the stretch on them makes it feel like it's squishing your head and you can't adjust them. Whereas this one is extremely stretchy, and it's that stretch that will stretch with your head and won't feel too tight usually. Anyways, silicone grip secure, available on our website, and you can see it through the live link here in the accessories tab. Okay, on to some Aesthetica styles now. No snap that grip. I know if you guys have been around for a while, there was one time where I was showing how stretchy this was and I like snapped my head and it came back and it got me good. That was silly. All right, this is Clover in the color R1226CH. So Clover by Aesthetica is going to have that full monofilament top, extended temple to temple lace front. You just have some standard ear tabs. They're not felt or silicone, open wefted cap, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. This is a really cute style. See, I haven't even gotten it situated and it's already cute. You got these little bangs here that you could bring forward and cut because they are long. But you can definitely bring them forward, give them a little trim. You've been looking at this one recently. It's so sweet. It's such a sweet style. Or bring them to the side, incorporate them with your style. They can kind of act a little bit like that short curtain bang kind of. There you go. It's a nice lightweight style. Very minimal permatease. There's like a teensy bit throughout here, but it's honestly very minimal. You're not going to find any up at your crown. So you're not going to find any up here. So it's not going to be poofy up there, just a little bit more voluminous throughout the sides to help with that shape and structure. It can be parted on the side. So this has that full monofilament top. So here's your part. So the color of this was R1226CH. So CH, that stands for chunky highlight. And you will notice, look at that big chunk. Look at these chunky highlights. So CH on Aesthetica Colors stands for chunky highlight. If you don't want a chunky highlight, then look for a color that does not have CH on it. Okay, let me spin. Get your lace front on this. So this again is Clover in R1226CH. Let you guys do a little screenshot if you need. Cheese. So in terms of size, this fits pretty true to average. It's really not huge on me. It fits me okay. I don't feel overwhelmed. There's lots of stretch in your circumference, good amount of stretch in your cap because it's open wefted. With my wig grip on, it fits okay. Yeah, the chat is flying. I know if you guys are asking questions, I can't see everything because sometimes it's like my comments, they play catch up and I like miss a whole chunk of them. So if I ever miss your comment or your question, I am really sorry. Okay, R1226CH is the color. You had to step away for a few minutes. I hope I didn't miss the next inside joke that will be referenced perpetually. I don't think you did. I don't think anything ridiculous happened. I think you're good. I think you're good. I know, that's the thing, you guys. You gotta be here to know. Is this low density? I'd say low to medium. Low to medium, but very lightweight with minimal permatease. Really cute. Look how cute the ear tuck is. Oh, it's so cute. Headband. So whenever I do a headband, I always show this. I don't use headbands to like brush everything away. I use headbands basically to keep everything as it is, like this. So I usually would do an ear tuck before I put my headband on, leaving some fiber in the front so that we don't see the ear tabs since I don't have hair here to blend. So I would do an ear tuck, kind of situate everything the way I want. And then I take my headband and I just like put it on top to like almost keep the ear tuck in place. That's kind of how I use headbands if I ever wear them. And I just like put it there. And then it's just like a cute little accessory to keep my ear tuck in place. And look how sweet that is. So sweet. This is heat-friendly synthetic. I think I saw that question. I'm so sorry if I didn't answer that earlier. Okay. Show you the tag one more time. Is this close to Jody? No, I don't find this similar at all. It's quite a different style. Clover, R1226CH. Jody's going to be longer. Jody's going to be, I'd say, a little bit lighter density. Jody doesn't really have these little like flip-de-doos that Clover has. It's more of like a structured in kind of a style. Okay, the more I look at Clover, the more I love Clover. More similar to Madison, a little bit similar to Madison. Yeah. Okay, let's take this off. Oh, and something else my daughter did when she was kind of like looking at some of my wigs. One of my boxes had one of these type of things. So she was like taking some wigs out of my boxes and she was like, Mom, you got a present in your box. She thought that like the tissue paper and this was a gift. It's like, I did? What? And I was like, no, it's not a present. I'm like, what gift is in my box? That's amazing. Gift with purchase. So cute. So cute. Okay. She is adorable. It's funny, I say a lot of stories about my daughter because she's a little bit more outgoing and a little bit more out there, whereas my son is a lot more like toned down. He's quite shy. He's just not quite as like, Okay, this is Phoenix, you guys. Left monofilament part, extended temple to temple lace front, open wefted cap. You got just some standard ear tabs, no felt or anything, but you do have your felt extended nape and Velcro adjusters. Does anyone have that with their second born? I feel like it's the second born who's like a little bit like more out there. Okay, here is Phoenix. You were the second. Phoenix with an F. I was about to say Phoenix with a Phi. Phoenix with an F. Phoenix in the color Chrome RT1B. Okay, this one is a nice low density style. No permatease. There's your lace front. Your second is more outgoing. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's across the board with those second born. You have 4 grown sons. They are all so different. I'm sure they are. The second is very feral. Oh man. It's funny. Isn't this great? This one is just a great, easy, everyday style. And I say that about so many pieces, but this one is very lovely for just an everyday style because it's not overwhelming. You don't have too much hair on this. This is low density, no permatease, looks good down, looks good up. Hold on. Let's do some styling here. Looks good in a half up, half down. I said that slowly, half up, half down, so that people know what I'm saying. Because every time I say half up, half down, people think I'm saying something different. Half a pat down. That's what people seem to think I say. Okay. This is heat-friendly fiber. And this is it in your half up, half down. There you go. Okay, let's put this in an updo. Updo. Oh, I was looking at just like blink, just little pokey bits on top. A nice updo. Just like that. Looks really cute up. Also, this one works really great with hats because it is a low density style. So whenever you have a lower density style, it's easy to wear hats with them. So it can fit over nicely. But so I didn't do my thing. One time I showed you my thing. I have this issue where my ears pop out whenever I put hats on, which I don't like. So what I do to avoid that is I take my wig and I put it over top of my ear whenever I wear a hat, like that. This is heat friendly. So I put them over top of my ears so that I can wear my hat without my ears being ridiculous. They're protected. So if you have an ear problem like me, it definitely helps. This is also good in a ponytail with a hat. A very great casual wig. So again, this one is Phoenix. Nope, this side. Phoenix in Chrome RT1B. Jeez. Oh, you probably need a non-hat picture if you want to. Phoenix has been out for several months now. Yeah. Phoenix or Maud. Oh gosh, don't do that to me. Phoenix or Maud, they're both honestly very similar in the sense that they are low density, no permatease, everyday kind of a style. You really can't go wrong with either of them. Phoenix has more of a very low key wave. Like it's a very, very soft wave. Maud is going to be a little bit more of a noticeable wave. Okay. There you have it. There's Phoenix. Off she goes. Did we get rid of that person in here? Did that person get blocked? I saw all of you guys asking to block. Hopefully they're gone. Sassy Salsa, you made it. The mod is phenomenal. Fantastic. Sometimes I see comments, sometimes I don't see comments, but I was seeing comments and I didn't like it. Okay. We are moving on to TressAllure now, you guys. Yeah, you wig ladies, you aren't that creepy. I know that. I think what happened is someone from YouTube got over. All right. This is one of TressAllure's newer styles in the last, I guess, month, maybe. Yes, our moderator. She's always taking care of business. So this one here is Next Top Model. I didn't show mod today, unfortunately. All right, Next Top Model in the color Chilled Vanilla. So this is a long, bangy style. This one is true to average. I do have Free Spirit. I will show it in a second. Okay, Next Top Model is going to be a very basic cap for the most part, but you do have a monofilament crown here right in the center of your head. So that's kind of where all of the fiber just goes bloop, right out of, and it's hand tied onto there. You have that felt right up at the front here, making it nice and cozy, comfy, open wefted cap, your felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. We do ship to the UK. We have our UK site, raquel.co.uk. So go ahead and check that out there. All right, here is Next Top Model. It is long. It is fabulous. All right, these bangs, I find them to be like, there's a lot of bang, and that's because a lot of it all comes from that monofilament crown, which I'll show you here. So all of the hair is hand tied just in this circle and goes bloop. But that means the bang comes from this point here, like the center of my head. So there is a decent amount of bang. It does have nice feathered wispy ends here, but overall there's still a lot of hair on this bang. You can, if that's like too much bang for you, you could bring some of it to the side, but in doing so, it gives you a very short layer on top that might be kind of noticeable and a bit out of place, I find, if you just like moved it over. But you could use some heat and try to blend it more into the hair if you need. But overall, it's kind of meant to be worn forward here. Gonna just give it a little bit of ooh, so I can see you guys. This is a nice light density. Not a lot of hair on this. And you have no permatease. No permatease at all throughout your wefting. Heat-friendly fiber. And this is their realistic heat-friendly fiber. So That is their fiber that is shaped in kind of like a tube. So it is hollow in the center. So it's going to be lighter weight than other heat-friendly synthetic fiber. So this is a nice lightweight style, even though it is quite long.
Snack. Snack.
Yes. Sorry, my son just creeped up on me. Oh gosh, he creeped up on me. I had no idea he was there. He startled me, and he had his headphones on. He was listening to music with his headphones on, and snack. And you know how you can't hear yourself when you're when you have headphones on? Snack. So funny. All right, so next top model. You can get this for 40% off if you'd like to. I will mention it's getting like more overcast now, and it has started to rain, and it's quite dreary out. Oh, they're taking care of me. He wants a snack for him. That was his way of asking snack. But my daughter already took care of me. She already got me a snack. You could be one of those guys who sell at the arenas. Yeah, a snack. Anybody need a snack? Okay. Please send the rain to BC. Oh gosh, do you need some rain over there? I wish I could. We've had so much rain this summer. It's been crazy. This is a record-breaking amount of rain here, ever. It's a lot. Okay. Top info. Like my shirt, this is, I think it's H&M. I believe it is. Okay. This is Poised. Poised by TressAllure in the color Blondie Chai. This one's going to be a little bit more budget friendly. It has a very basic cap. So you have that basic wefted permatease top here, no lace front, open wefted cap. You have your felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. The color of the one I just took off was called Chilled Vanilla. I'll show you the tag again. So this is what I just was showing, Chilled Vanilla. But this one here that I'm showing now is called Blondie Chai, and the wig is called Poised. You've not had a drop of rain for 2 months now. Oh my goodness, that's not good. Okay. Poised is a great option for a lower cost piece. You don't have that lace front, but you have this fiber kind of swooping in the front. Very cute. There's a little bit of permatease like on top because we do have that permatease top. Throughout the wefting though, there's really not permatease. It kind of just sort of stops right here. So you get a little bit of height, but it's very much, a lot of this volume is from the layering too. So it's a nice natural feeling volume. So this is a permatease top. You don't have that monofilament on the top to give you that natural illusion of scalp. So this is what it's gonna look like. That being said, you can part this wherever you want. You're just not gonna get that natural illusion of scalp. So you can part it wherever, you can move it around. It's just not gonna look as realistic. But that's wherever it is on top. So again, this color is Blondie Chai. And this is a wig called Poised. This is heat-friendly synthetic fiber. This is made with their realistic heat-friendly synthetic fiber. So it is that lightweight, hollowed out heat-friendly fiber. But remember, no lace front. So you do need to just be conscious of that. But you have this fiber in the front to sort of swoop down and in front. Okay. Boys, it's cute. You're excited to visit the Vancouver store and try some of these on. Oh, good. We'd love to have you in our Vancouver store. If you guys are new to Shaquel, know that we are not just an online retailer. We are working on building up our presence in brick and mortar stores. So we do have 4 now in Canada. We have Vancouver that we just opened a couple weeks ago. We have our Edmonton store. We have our Oakville store, which is just outside of Toronto. And we have our Ottawa store. And then we also have our store in Kansas City. And we just opened our Dallas store as well. So we are working on popping up all over the place as fast as we can. It takes time though. But we're excited to be able to have you guys actually come in store and visit us there. All right. You're 10 minutes away from the KC store. That's exciting. Okay, this one is Flawless Waves. I'm glad, Darkwing, that you had a great experience at our Edmonton store. Donna is always very helpful. So here's Flawless Waves. Biscotti Blonde is the color. And this one is heat-friendly. This is not their realistic heat-friendly fiber. This is just their heat-friendly synthetic fiber. Oops. Got to show you the cap. This is just a basic cap. So you just have that wefted permatease top. There is a store in Edmonton, yes, over on 75th Street, kind of south side. Open wefted cap, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. Okay, here is Flawless Waves. Let me start by giving you a spin. So again, with this one, you do have that permatease top, so you're not going to get that illusion of scalp. It's just that permatease top, but honestly, you don't really notice. I love Flawless Waves in a half up, half down. It's my favorite way to wear it. Hold on. Let me get it. All right, half up, half down. You got the bangs to cover up the fact that there is no lace front here. This is really soft fiber too, by the way, very soft. I feel like I need a smaller clip for this half up, half down. Not really much permatease throughout your wefting, maybe just a tiny bit. Most of the permatease is situated up here. So you can get a lot of volume on Flawless Waves. Yours is supposed to be delivered tomorrow. Oh, hair mail is the best mail. All right, Flawless Waves in the color Biscotti Blonde. Cheese. And really hot. Yeah, Flawless Waves would be a little bit warmer because you do have that permatease top. There's not a lot of breathability up there. If you want something with a little bit more breathability, definitely need that monofilament top to help you out. All right. Holy moly, it is very, the rain is raining. It's really raining outside. Hair mail's ruined all other types of mail. I know. Amazon schmamazon. Where's my hair mail? So exciting. Okay. Brushed pixie. So for all you pixie gals out there, this is a really cute style to look at. You are going to have same basic cap here. You just have your felt at the front here. You have just a permatease wefted top, open wefted cap, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. So brushed pixie, here's in the color Brondy. You have a 10, a 16, and a root of an 8. So this is going to be a light brown base. And then you have a 16, which is kind of a natural medium to light blonde color with a root of an 8, which is a medium brown. Did you miss the first giveaway? You did. Yeah, but we will be doing another giveaway pretty shortly. TressAllure in general fits very true to average. Pretty much every TressAllure style I've put on has a very similar true to average fit. All right, here is brushed pixie. All right, so you do have permatease on top, which you could use if you really like having that volume up on top. Well, that's a cutie. Funky fondue. It is cute, isn't it? So you get that volume on top if you want, or tone her down, but you can definitely play around with it because there is a decent amount of permatease in this upper section here, but there's no permatease in this sort of tapered bit throughout your wefting. Very sophisticated look. So again, this one is called Brushed Pixie. Brushed Pixie, and it's the color Brondy. Bangs can come forward, so you can have that straight across look. You can bring the sideburns forward if that's your vibe. Kind of mess it up on the top. All sorts of different looks. Or you can kind of get to the side, brush the bangs to the side a little bit more. But just remember there's no lace front, so it's nice to have those bangs there to help cover that. All right, you can get this for 40% off today. This is also made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. Who out there wears pixies? How many of you wear pixies? Let me know. Would this be hot? I mean, a little bit because it is just that permatease top, and there's a lot of hair up there, but the wefting helps. But overall, any pixies are really nice and lightweight and good to wear for the summer. Okay, look, there's a lot of pixie lovers out there. Pixie power. This is your first summer for it. Too hot not to. I know. I feel like everyone needs to try a pixie in the summertime. Just give it a try. They're great for those hot days. Great for by the pool. If you want to wear a wig. They're so easy to wear and maintain. All right. Speaking of pixies, I have another one for you, which I love even more than the one I just had on. This one's called the Free Spirit. And this is also heat-friendly fiber. It's in the color Whisper Frost. So this one is a very similar cap to the one I just showed. It's not exactly the same, but very similar with that basic cap. You have that permatease top, a little bit of felt up here at the front, open wefted cap, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. So this is one of the newer ones by TressAllure in the past couple of months. And I like this one even better than Brushed Pixie. This one's a little bit funkier, a little bit trendier, a little bit more layered. Love it. There's less permatease on the top of this one. Like there is some, but there's less. And there's also a bit less hair on this one as well. So I always say that this is a great first pixie because it's not very expensive. So if you're like, I really want to try one, but I don't want to like blow all my money on it, this one's great because it's not expensive, yet it looks natural. It is lightweight. It's very trendy. Very, very cute. It's a good one. Oh, upside down. So it's called the Free Spirit in the color Whisper Frost. So we have a 56, a 60 with a root of 8. That essentially means we have sort of a light gray in here. 60 is going to be a white, and then an R8, root of an 8, is going to be medium brown. So this is more of a gray color. But again, no lace front. But you have these bangs here. And then no monofilament top, no monofilament or hand-tied feature anywhere. So you don't get a part line. But with pixies, you don't even need a part line because you can just kind of mess it up and it just kind of goes every which way. So it doesn't really even need that part. Oh, Christy, I try to remember to describe color codes when I can, but obviously sometimes I forget. So I'm glad it helps though. Okay, so again, this one is called the Free Spirit, and it's in the color Whisper Frost. So again, you can bring the bangs to the front. Bring a lot of it to the front if you want. Have more of this like mysterious look. Or you can fluff it up a little bit, bring it to the side. And honestly, with a style like this, a little bit of water goes a long way. I'm not someone who uses a ton of products in my wigs, but water is really great to help bring out the layers and the general cut to this style. And water is very helpful in styling. Thank you, Striped Custard. All right, so again, this one is the Free Spirit by TressAllure in the color Whisper Frost. You can get this for 40% off. Okie dokie. Oh, you have it in Desert Ombre. I love that color. Do I have that color here? I think I have that color here to show, but it is one of my favorite colors. I do have it. I have Desert Ombre on She's Like the Wind. Very cute style again. Non-stop with the cuteness. Okay, She's Like the Wind, another newer style from TressAllure. You're gonna have a left part, a monofilament lace front here, monofilament left part, I should say. Open wefted cap, your felt ear tabs, extended felt nape with your Velcro adjusters. All right, here is the color Desert Ombre. you like bigger hair, then maybe you'll love this. It is so cute. So pretty. This is true to average again for She's Like the Wind. Ugh. One little fiber that's like in my way. Okay. And I always like to point out on this one, it has a widow's peak lace front. You can see how it goes back and forward and back. So you don't often see that, but this one has it. Very cool. This is made with heat-friendly fiber. You have quite a bit of permatease in this one, but honestly, this one needs it. Like that's a part of this. It's meant to be big. It's meant to have a lot of permatease in it, but you don't really have any up on the top here. It's really just all throughout here in the body of the wig. Very cute style. This is one that you're not necessarily going to want to brush, like even with a wide tooth comb, too often. Using your fingers to go through it is ideal. The more you brush it, the more frizzly and frazzly it's going to get. And this is one of those ones that is a bit harder to maintain because it has all these kind of tighter curls, and a lot of them too. I like this little swoopty front here. Okay, here it is. She's Like the Wind in the color Desert Ombre. Very cute little style. I wonder how a headband would look on this one. Have you missed a giveaway? You've missed one. We're going to be doing another one very soon, though. Very soon. I feel like I'm parting my way through a jungle. There's so much hair. Well, that's cute. Very cute. I'm not sure I would wear a headband with this, but it is cute. Very sweet. Are you guys headband ladies? Do you guys wear a lot of headbands? I wear headbands on these lives all the time, but I don't often wear them out and about. I think it's mostly because sometimes I'm a very lazy wig wearer. Like I will put on a wig and just like out the door I go. I don't always spend time styling and doing all sorts of things to it unless I like actually have the time. You look stupid in headbands. Oh no. Oh no. I feel like I look silly in headbands too, which is why every time I do use one, I opt for a very teensy tiny one. Very small one. I feel like whenever I wear the bigger headbands, they just overwhelm me. They just don't quite look right on me. This is the color Desert Ombre. Yeah. 1723 R8, Desert Ombre. It's called She's Like the Wind. Uh-oh, my comments. I find this color to be warmer. Definitely a warmer color. This one's nice though because it does have a little bit of, well, a lot of brown in it. It has a bit of cooler blonde in it, and it has some warmer, almost auburn going throughout it as well. So it has a bit of everything. All right, I've got one more TressAllure style to share with you guys. And because of that, we'll put up a giveaway. This giveaway is going to be for a $125 gift card to Raquel. It just keeps getting better and better as we go. So the color of the one I just shared, again, was Desert Ombre. Desert Ombre, 1723 R8. So enter the giveaway. It should be up here. And just remember, if you already entered our first giveaway, that doesn't mean you're entered for this second giveaway. So it's a separate situation. You can go ahead and enter the giveaway. For anyone watching over on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, come on over to our website at shaquelle.com because that is where you can enter. You can't enter on social media. Also, I cannot see your comments on social media. So if you're watching this through Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, I can't see your comments. If you would like to try to converse with me or have me answer a question or say something to me, come on over to our website, shaquelle.com, and that's where you can do all that because that is where we are primarily streaming. And I just don't have the ability to have 5 different monitors in front of me looking at all of the places. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys this chance to enter for the $125 gift card while I show you this next style, which is my favorite of the newer TressAllure styles, and it's called the Better Half. This is in the color Sunset Melt. It's a nice, definitely has more golden blonde to it with a little bit of cool blonde as well. And then a light root. So you have a light brown root, which makes it just really seamlessly melt into the rest of the color. So this has a full monofilament top, extended temple to temple lace front, open wefted cap, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. Okay, so again, this one's called the Better Half in the color Sunset Melt, 1426 R10. You're gonna have a lot of volume in this section here. There is quite a bit of permatease in this bottom half. Like when I say quite a bit, like I feel like there's like that thick of permatease beneath the layering. Which pixie I liked best? So when I was showing pixies, the pixie that I like the best is called the Free Spirit. All right, but this one here is called the Better Half. All right, so there's your lace front on this. Is the style a bit like Farron? It's sort of in the sense that it's a similar length. It gives that same kind of blowout vibe. Farron is going to be a little bit lower density than this. Farron's going to have a little bit more layering to it as well. But it's kind of similar vibes, if that makes sense. But the style overall is a bit different. Okay, lace front, you can part this anywhere you want. This one actually looks really great as a side part. Here's a side part for this one. You want this in moon dust, but you're on a wig hiatus right now. Oh no. Well, as soon as you're out of it. It's definitely a cutie patootie. Give an ear tuck. It is like there is a decent amount of hair on this, you guys. It's definitely not low density, and there is a lot of permatease. So will there be 40% discount on Belle Tress wigs Denise is showing on Thursday? You are going to get some excellent deals on Thursday with Denise. So if you guys are just hopping on now, I was mentioning earlier how on Thursday we are running a live. However, it's not going to be me. It's going to be the one and only Denise at Hey Wig Sister. She is one of our lovely influencers that works with us. And we're sending her over to Belle Tress to do a live for you guys this Thursday. So if you guys can pop on and make it, then we and Denise would love to have you there. So it's going to be at the same time, 11 a.m. Pacific, noon Mountain, 1 Central, 2 Eastern. And you get to hang out with Denise for several hours. And she's going to show you a whole bunch of Belle Tress styles that are going to be in stock so that you don't necessarily have to wait for them, which I know is always annoying. So make sure you come and see us on Thursday. By us, I mean Denise. But it will still be on through our Raquel channels. So it will be here on our website and also broadcast out to our social media channels. So just do as you always do. It's just not going to be my face. It will be Denise's face. I know it has been a while since I've done a warehouse live. Sometimes it's hard for me to get out of town, but that's why, we need to, use Denise. Denise can do that right now. So that's great. So this one I'm showing right now is by TressAllure, and this is called The Better Half in Sunset Melt. All right. Are you guys ready to see our giveaway winner? So this is for a $125 gift card to Raquel. Let's see who won in a second. There we go. Oh, Dinkus, you are our winner. It's an interesting name that we have there. Congratulations to you. You get a $125 gift card to Raquel. That's amazing. And for everyone else, you have one more giveaway. You get one more giveaway to enter. So stay tuned for that. We will be doing it at the end of our show. Now I have to do a little stretch. I'm going to take a little sip of water. I think we were all a little alarmed at the name of our giveaway winner. Okay. Yeah, we'll stick with D. We'll just stick with D. Okay, I'm going to move on to some Luxe SE styles, you guys. These are kind of an assortment of Luxe SE styles that I haven't shared on a live in a little while. So you can get these ones for 40% off. All right, this is Victoria. Okay, this is Victoria in coolest dark brown, rooted. You have your full monofilament top, lace front around your silicone ear tabs, partially hand-tied stretch cap, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. These are not petite. These are average, but they do fit a little bit bigger than average, I find. Okay. Yay, browns. So this is Victoria by Belle Tress in coolest dark brown R. Okay, you're a little nervous. You just bought a Luxe SE cap. You have a petite head. Hopefully you can make it work. I have a petite head, 20.5 circumference, 11.5 ear to ear, 11.5 front to nape. Sorry, 10.5? Am I 10.5 or 11.5? Shoot, what am I? I'm 11.5, right? Okay. I feel like I've been saying 10.5 recently. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the confirmation. 11.5. Oh gosh, I'm 11.5 front to nape, 11.5 ear to ear, a 7 face. Thank you. I did say 10.5 earlier. I am really sorry. This is a little big on me, but it's workable. Like, I don't find the ear tabs to be right in my ear crease as they were earlier on the Alexander Couture collection styles. Good thing I have you guys to keep my head on straight. Yikes. Holy smokes. You're the same as me. That's how you know. Perfect. They aren't like super in my ear crease, which is good. There's just some extra bulk in the cap here, but when I bring in the adjusters, it makes it fit my circumference. So it is workable if you are petite size, but it also stretches bigger than average. So yes, this is Victoria. Victoria in Coolest Dark Brown Rooted. Made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. It's got these cute little waves, kind of an Alicante vibe, absolutely. Lace front around your ear tabs. Yet also Newport. I believe they actually based this one off of Newport a little bit. You can part this anywhere. So this color, it's a very similar color to, I find, Raquel Welch's Shaded Iced Java, which is a dark brunette with sort of lighter brown highlights. So these highlights are a lighter, cooler brown color. And then the base is, I find, just to be a very neutral dark brown. Will Denise have giveaways on her Thursday Live? Absolutely. Of course you will. This is heat-friendly synthetic. All right, so part this anywhere. Again, this is Victoria. Victoria in Coolest Dark Brown R. And this is such a good length. Like anything this length and up is really easy to maintain. It's not going to cause you a lot of problems in terms of the frizzly frazzlies you're going to get. It will happen because it happens to all heat-friendly fiber eventually, but it's not going to happen as fast when you have this mid-length and shorter. All right. And it's a low to medium density. It's not like low to medium, no permatease. All right, so this one is Victoria. It's Alicante shorter. Ooh, I haven't put Alicante on for a little while. If it's shorter, I would say it's like half an inch shorter. Maybe, not by much though. Okay. Haven't done a long one for a while. So we're doing some long ones. Whee! This one is Carolina. Got another kind of brunette here for you guys. So Carolina in Cappuccino Latte R. Again, heat-friendly fiber. I didn't do Farrah today, unfortunately. Full monofilament top on these Luxe SE styles. Got that lace front around your silicone ear tab. Partially hand-tied stretch cap. Extended felt nape and Velcro adjusters. So that's what you're going to find on all those Luxe SE styles. Where can you find the 40% link? So on your screen, you should see like a little shopping cart, a little shopping bag. You're going to click that and that's going to give you the links to go and shop our live. This is darker than brown sugar cookie. Yes, I wonder if I have, oh, I don't have it on me right now. Darn, I usually always have that color on me. Okay, Carolina and Cappuccino Latte. Super long, but super gorgeous. This is one of those styles that's a little bit tricky to wear as an everyday style, but It's really pretty. And it would be one of those ones that you would kind of wear a nice night out. Because if you were to wear this every day, it would require a ton of maintenance. But the curls are so pretty. Hold on, I'm going to try and get this away because I want to show you. This one has these layers in the front here. And this one is great in a ponytail. It makes a really pretty pony. Pretty pony. All right, I'm not going to get my hair elastic now, but I'm just going to show you with my hands. Ugh, it's so long, but it's such a good little ponytail. Good big ponytail, I should say, actually. If you wore this with like a halter top or something like that with this ponytail, oh, so pretty. Okay, you got your lace front here. Carolina and Cappuccino Latte R. You can part this anywhere you want. Sort of similar to buttered toast. Yeah, it's a decent comparison. Okay, here's a side part. Just might need a little bit of heat to help it stay. Will I show what it looks like in a halter top? Not right now. Excuse me while I do a wardrobe change. Unfortunately, I don't have a halter top waiting in the wings. Okay, side part looks really good. It's always fun to do a quick little part switcheroo. Kind of gives it a completely different vibe. But I'm often a center part person. It's where my heart lies. The color is a little bit darker than Macadamia Latte. Yeah, a little bit darker. So again, heat-friendly synthetic fiber. This one is going to require a lot of maintenance if you're wearing this every day, all day, because of the curls and because of the length. But it is really pretty if you want one of these kind of for those special occasions. And I would wear this, honestly, like I mentioned earlier, in a ponytail often. So again, I'll show you guys the tag. So this is Carolina in Cappuccino Latte R. I'll bring this to the front in case you guys need a little screenshot. All right. So I do have a couple other long styles too. So if you're looking for long styles, keep this one in mind, but we'll take a look at the others I have to show you so you can kind of compare. I actually, sorry, while we're on the Carolina train here, I do have this also in Jamocha Almond Fudge. Love Jamocha Almond Fudge. Probably my favorite color in the Luxe SE colors. So good. I'll show it. I'll put it on for you. You definitely have some like light auburn in this, some cooler blonde highlights, and some medium brown roots. So this is a warm auburn kind of a color. So again, this is the color Jamocha Almond Fudge. Where's the tag? I'm trying to find the tag. Here it is. All right, Carolina in Jamocha Almond Fudge. Really pretty color if you like these warm auburn tones. How do you enter for a giveaway? Currently you don't, because we're not running a giveaway right now, but when we are running a giveaway, you'll see something pop up on your screen and I will let you know when that is. So right now our next giveaway will be at the end, closer to the end of our live. So again, this is still Carolina, the same wig I just showed. This is just a different color. So this color is Jamocha Almond Fudge. With Carolina, we have these layers in the front, which make this a really great ponytail option. Okay, I know colors change everything. All right, Carolina, Jamocha Almond Fudge. I'll show you the tag one more time. I keep losing it. The color of the first Carolina, the one I just showed before this, was Cappuccino Latte R. And this one is Jamocha Almond Fudge R. My fave color in the Luxe SE styles. Oh gosh. Oh no, we're stuck again. If this doesn't happen once alive, then what is the live? This is number 2 though. This is the second time we've been stuck. All right, we're free. We're free. So at least not as bad as the time that I got stuck in my nose ring. That was so silly. What other heat-friendly wig is similar to Franky? We were talking earlier about how Beach Wave Magic is also very similar to Franky. Okay. Now I have Sophia. Sophia, also love this color, by the way. I need a compilation of those silly moments. You know what? I did create one compilation a few months ago that had a bunch of those. I'll have to reshare that one time to my pages and my stories or something. But I did create one compilation of a bunch of different little things that happened in lives, including the nose ring situation and my slapping my head with my wig grip. Okay, here is Sophia in Auburn Spice R. So same cap, full monofilament top, lace front around your silicone ear tabs, partially hand-tied stretch cap, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. So this, similar to Carolina, but the wave pattern is a bit different. This one is a bit more of a relaxed wave pattern, not as curly, it's a bit more relaxed. And Sophia, the one I'm holding right now, doesn't have those shorter face framing kind of curtain bangs. The layers are much longer in the front on Sophia. So that will be the main difference in the two styles. Who knew I was at such a high risk? Yes, that is true. All right. Sophia, Auburn Spice R. So this is the red in the Luxe SE collection. So these have no permatease. So it's gonna lay nice and flat. Really pretty color, I agree. So this is one that I would prefer to wear down instead of up. And that's because the layering in the front is a bit longer. You can wear it up if you want, and it absolutely works. But if I were to choose between Carolina and Sophia as more of an updo, I would go more towards Carolina, but Sophia works too. I do, however, personally prefer the curl pattern or the wave pattern on Sophia. So part of me wants to just take Sophia and Carolina, put them together and just make a baby. Just combine the features. So again, this one here is Sophia. Is this comparable to Ice Pumpkin Spice? Similar. Yeah, this would be the closest you'll get for sure. So here's Sophia and Auburn Spice R. And I also have Sophia in another color. Let's take a look. I have it in chocolate buttercream. Is it warm or cool? The Auburn Spice. Auburn Spice is more of a warm color. So if you're ever looking at reds, you'll find that some people often get confused about which red would be cool, which red would be warm, because they think of red and it's like, oh, red just generally seems like it would be warm. But then when you really look at it, reds, when you lean towards like the copper colors that I was just showing you, those are more on the warm side. When you're leaning more toward the berry and the wine kind of colors, those are cooler. Those have more of like a blue undertone, which make it a little bit cooler. Okay, this one is the same wig I just showed you. It's Sophia, and this is in the color Chocolate Buttercream R. Full monofilament top, lace front around your silicone ear tab, harshly hand-tight stretch cap, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. Now this one I find to be a cool color. You do have these kind of a neutral brunette base, and then you have some cooler blonde. You do have a little bit of golden blonde throughout this, but definitely some cooler blonde going throughout the color. So this is Sophia again, just in chocolate buttercream. All right. So again, with Sophia, you don't have the shorter curtain bangs like you did on Carolina, but it's a gorgeous wig. If you ever need a long one for a night out, these ones are so pretty. No permatease, low to medium density. It's nice lower density up top, and then when you get to your wefting, there's definitely higher density sewn into the wefting. So it just gets a bit more voluminous in the bottom, just with the extra fiber down there. I don't find they pull gray. No, they're just a cooler toned blonde. So again, this one is Sophia in chocolate buttercream R. Sophia does not come in Sunset Melt. Sunset Melt is a TressAllure color. Lace front. And we can part this anywhere. Your full monofilament top. All right. My kids are being so quiet today. What are they doing? Where are they? Has anyone straightened one of these long curly wigs? Ooh, I wonder. That would make them like extra long. I'm busy trying on wigs. Yeah. Just find Lucy in my wig room, just trying them all on. Did you miss Athens? No, I didn't show Athens today. I have shown Athens before, just not recently. Maybe they're making me a big fancy snack. I wish. Okay. Refueled. Ready to carry on with the next ones we have here. These next ones are 45% off. So that's exciting. Now, these next ones I'm showing you, we have only in certain colors and we only have a certain number of them. So if you want these particular ones now, they're limited quantity, but they are in stock in that limited quantity in certain colors. So, and I'm not sure, like, I don't know as we're going if they're like being purchased, but I can tell you, hold on a second, whipping it up here. When did I pull out here? I have Monroe here. So I'm showing Monroe. I do have it in a couple kind of colors. I'm showing it right now in Havana Brown. Let the race begin. So there's only a few Monroes in Havana Brown, which is what I'm showing right now. So Monroe is an icon style. Love Monroe. Monroe is so cute. There's only a few in Havana Brown though, which is this color right here. There's also brown sugar blonde and sparkling champagne, just a few. So these icon styles have a double layered hand tied top here. It's not monofilament. You have your extended lace front around your silicone ear tabs, partially hand tied stretch cap, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. Monroe is adorable. It's made with heat-friendly fiber. Like I mentioned, this is their Icons collection by Belle Tress. You can get this for 45% off. Okay, what's the difference in the tops? So like I mentioned, this does not have a monofilament top. This has a hand-tied top, and it's like 2 layers of tulle material. On this tulle material, each of the fiber is sewn into more of a cluster, which means that there's more than one fiber sewn into a knot at a time. And the material is, like I said, that tulle material, which looks different on your scalp. So the knotting process is different, and it's just going to give a different appearance. Whereas a monofilament top typically has one fiber sewn on at a time, so the knots are a little bit smaller, and it's going to blend a little bit more into your skin. Okay, this is the Cutie Pie Monroe. So we do have a few of these in Havana Brown, this color right here, that you can get for 45% off. There is no permatease on this at all. And yes, Icons is the smallest wig cap that Belle Tress has. I find they fit me pretty nicely. They definitely have a lot of stretch too though. So if you are petite like me, Icons fits me the best in terms of all the Belle Tress collections. But if you are average or a little bit bigger than average even, this still can stretch to fit you. Okay, here's Monroe, and let me, hold on, grab it in the other color that I have. I believe I have it in another color. Hold on, I'm here. Aha, I got it. He's so sweet. So I mentioned we have it available for 45% off in Havana Brown, which is the color on my head. We also have it, a few of them, not very many, but a few, in Sparkling Champagne, this gorgeous blonde color. So here's your tag for this one, Sparkling Champagne Blonde. Here you go. This is a really pretty color. It's gonna be a little bit darker than like a milkshake blonde. Here's your lace front on this. So can you part in or not? The unicorns are throwing me off. I don't know what the question is. You can part this anywhere you want, because this is what it's gonna look like on top. The whole top is gonna look like this, but you can part it anywhere you want. You just have that hand-tied top. You ordered one of the wig grips. It's so much better than the other wig grips you tried. Oh, good. I'm glad you enjoy it, Goldens. Is this a low density? I wouldn't say it's low. It's low to medium, but it's very lightweight. Very lightweight, no permatease. And obviously with all of these curls on it, you're gonna get the volume with all the curls. Yes, so you do have the cluster knotting on the top of this. It's a hand-tied top on tulle material, and the knotting is going to be a little bit different than if it were a monofilament. Okay, I also can show you in Brown Sugar Blonde, because we also have a few Monroes in Brown Sugar Blonde. This is similar to Romantic Renaissance, and this one is a lot more layered than Romantic Renaissance. I find a little bit more mature looking than Romantic Renaissance. So cute. I love Monroe. It's a good one. Okay, let's grab Brown Sugar Blonde. All right, here's the difference, Brown Sugar Blonde compared to Sparkling Champagne, just in case you needed to see that. So again, same cap, still Monroe, hand-tied top, monofilament lace front, partially hand-tied stretch cap, silicone ear tabs. But if you are quick enough, we only have it right now available, ready to ship in Brown Sugar Blonde, Sparkling Champagne, and Havana Brown. And there's just a few of them. So if you want it now. All right, Brown Sugar Blonde, such a good color. Look at this color. Oh my God. I love it so much. Will I be showing Amy today? I will be. I do. I have Amy. I'll be showing Amy, and you can get Amy in specific colors for 45% off. I find Brown Sugar Blonde leans a little bit warm, a little bit on the warm side. I find the brunette in it does have a little bit more of a warmth to it, and then you have some cooler and more golden highlights throughout. I will also be showing Jill. Yes. But again, this one is Monroe. And if you are quick, you can get this for 45% off on Brown Sugar Blonde, which is on my head right now, or Sparkling Champagne, which is this blonde color here, or Havana Brown. So it's kind of something for everyone. You got a brown, a blonde, and this kind of blonde color. All right, next up. So still we have more styles available in certain colors in limited quantities, but they're 45% off. Okay. Next up is Elsa. Elsa. This is a nice warmer, it's a really pretty color actually. It's Butter Pecan R. So you have some almost copper tones in this, some golden blonde, a little bit of like light brown, really pretty. So this is Elsa in Butter Pecan R. You can, let me just double checking. This color in particular is available for 45% off in limited quantities. So you got your full monofilament top, lace front around your silicone ear tabs, got your partially hand-tied stretch cap, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. You know you want to start singing now. I know. I'm resisting the urge because you guys don't want to hear my singing voice. This is a great fall color. I agree. So this is Butter Pecan R. And can you believe it's like already time to start getting ready for fall? Like what on earth? Elsa in Butter Pecan R. So this color, this particular color on Elsa, cute wig, right? So cute. This color is available for 45% off. Limited quantities. How does this compare to Jamocha Almond Fudge? You know what? I will show you. Hold on. Here's Jamocha Almond Fudge. You're going to find more golden tones in Butter Pecan. This is Jamocha Almond Fudge. On my head is Butter Pecan R. More golden, a little bit more brunette. Whereas you're going to find more auburn tones in Jamocha Almond Fudge. Okay. Hold on. This is a big wig. Big, long wig. All right. Hold on. It's like a whole job in itself, packing wigs back up again. Okay. So, Elsa. Butter Pecan R. This particular color and this particular color only, Elsa is available right now for 45% off. It's a nice low density. You have no permatease in it anywhere. It's going to sit nice and low profile, but you can still zhuzh it up, give it some volume. It's very cute. So again, this one is Elsa. Butter Pecan R. It is cute. Do a little ear tuck. This reminds me a little bit of Clover by Estetica, but without the bangs. I will show Gabrielle. You betcha. Okay. This, what I just showed was Elsa. Elsa and Butter Pecan R. The longer wig, the longer one that I pulled up to show the color, that one, if so, that one was Sophia. You just tuned in. Any chance I showed Molly? Not today. We didn't show any Raya styles today. Okay, next up, we have the Cutie Pie Kennedy. Kennedy is an Icons style. So you're gonna have that double layered hand-tied top, lace front around your silicone ear tabs, partially hand-tied stretch cap, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. So this one here is Kennedy in soft amber brown R. Soft amber brown is a gorgeous, warm brunette. Really pretty. One of my favorite, just like brunettes. I love this. Okay. Yes, I love this color too, Jazzy Candy. It's a good one. Just double checking. So Kennedy in soft amber brown R, we have this available in this color only for 45% off, limited quantities. So you gotta be quick. It's a really pretty style too. It's just like a classic style. I love how it goes away from your face. Here's Kennedy in soft amber brown R. My painters are back. They took a little leave because it was raining so hard, but they came back. It stopped raining. It's a lace front. Lots of volume with that curl there. A little bit of an ear tuck, kind of. No permatease in this one. I love Kennedy. It is heat friendly, yes. So all Belle Tress styles are always going to be heat friendly. That's all they make. You love these big loopy curls. Me too. They're so like classy. I don't know. I love them. So again, this one is Kennedy. You can get Kennedy today in the color soft amber brown R, specifically this color, for 45% off. So if you are a brunette and you are thinking this is adorable, we only have a few Kennedys in soft amber brown R. You can part this anywhere, but again, you have that hand-tied top, not a monofilament, hand-tied, so it just looks a little different. Really lightweight. Like, I know this might look like it's a lot of hair, but obviously these big curls are adding to that volume, and it's still very lightweight. Okay. Let's take off Kennedy. You feel like it must be hard to decide what top to wear when you're trying on so many different colors and lengths. Sometimes it is. Sometimes I really think about it and I'm like, oh gosh, I should probably wear just like a very standard shirt, like black or neutral. But then sometimes I'll like get a new shirt and it's not, and I'll just wear it anyways. Because I just want to wear it. Okay, whew. My tummy just did a rumble. Over 5,000, yeah, I got it 7,000. I know, that was wild when we went up to 7,000 at one time. That was our biggest yet, I think. But we still have like 20 minutes left, so who knows? Snack, and you know what, my daughter, she did bring me a snack. She did. All right, now I have Jill in sparkling champagne. So we have that full monofilament top, lace front around your silicone ear tabs. This is a Luxe SE style, by the way. Partially hand-tied stretch cap, extended felt nape, and your Velcro adjusters. My son's attempt was funny. Snack! Just yell out the word snack at me. Okay, Jill is cute. So for Jill, we have this in Sparkling Champagne available for 45% off. And Sparkling Champagne only. Look at this color. I'm sorry, this color just suddenly looks extra great on Jill. This is a really good color. Okay, Sparkling Champagne R. This is an average size, but fits just a touch bigger than average. So all of these Luxe SE styles are definitely big on me and my petite head, but I make them work. I bring in the adjusters and I wear them anyways. Okay, so here's Jill. Jill is so cute. It's just cute. Sparkling Champagne always does look good. You're right. Bit like raw sugar, kind of. It's not as warm as raw sugar. But I love the dimension to this color. It's got some excellent dimension. It's just, let me come right up here. I will be showing Rossi, yeah. That's shorter than in the photo. You know what? It's because I'm a giraffe. I think that's why. I have a long neck and that kind of makes wigs look a little bit shorter on me. Okay, here's Jill in Sparkling Champagne R. You can get this particular color. We have very limited quantities of Jill in Sparkling Champagne R. Can I tell you more about Thursday? So Thursday is going to be live at Belle Tress, but not with me. It will be with Denise. So if you're just popping on now and you're learning about this, Thursday we will have a live, same time, 11 a.m. Pacific, 12 Mountain, 1 Central, 2 Eastern. Denise Sheets from Hey Wig Sister. She's going to be live for us at Belle Tress. She's going to be showing you guys a ton of different styles and colors that will be in stock and available to purchase that day, that you don't need to wait for a pre-order, which is really exciting. And they will be a really great discount as well. So you will definitely have to go check it out on Thursday. On this live, Denise's, yes, not today, but on Thursday, you will be just same place, come to the Chiquelle website, watch on the Chiquelle channels. And just as always, it's just not my face. It will be Denise there for you guys. So very exciting. Will curls come back after you wash? Yes, they will. So as long as you're washing in kind of neutral to cool temperature, then you're going to be fine. The great thing about synthetics and heat-friendly synthetic fiber is that they have style memory. So once you get them wet and then you allow them to dry, they will dry in the style that you had it in before you washed it. Yeah, so on Thursday, we'll be showing styles that that Belle Tress has like in stock. And that's the great thing about Denise being at Belle Tress, is that we'll be able to show you what they have that's in stock and ready to ship. Did I brief Denise to not have all her nails? I missed that. That's so funny. I missed that brief. I'll have to let her know. I'll send her a message. Okay, so this one's Jill in Sparkling Champagne R. You won't need a code. It'll be the same shopping experience as it is now. It's just, you're going to come to chiquelle.com. The live will happen as it always does. It'll be on Thursday, and it'll just be Denise there doing it for you instead of me. And hopefully one day we will be able to do one together too. All right, so Jill, Sparkling Champagne, you can get this in this particular color, limited quantities, right now for 45% off. Okay, what else do I have for you? More goodies, more 45% off goodies. Let's go. to Amy. Sorry, I have Amy here in Cappuccino Latte R. If she watches me to see what she's in for. She watches a little bit, so she knows how supportive you guys all are. She's ready for you. I told her how wonderful everybody is because I know you guys are going to be so great for her and so kind to her. Because like I was mentioning earlier, it will be her very first live with us doing, what I do. And she's done lives before of her own, of course, but none of these, the 3-hour marathons. She's never done these 3-hour marathons. And it'll be her first time, doing this. So I would love for you guys to be there to support her and encourage her and welcome her and just, be there for her. Okay, this one is Amy. Amy spelled with an I, A-M-I. Cappuccino Latte R. So Amy is available for 45% off in Cappuccino Latte R. You'll be good for the base. Cappuccino Latte R, as well as Sparkling Champagne, the color I just showed. Full monofilament top, lace. I feel my nails, I feel like my nails tell a whole story because this hand in particular has 2 of the stick-ons, 2 naked nails, and 2, that's one. One of this, okay, this nail does not come off. I swear to you, this has been on my finger for 2 months and it's not coming off. And oh my God, I'm so embarrassed by it. Full monofilament top, lace front around your silicone ear tabs, partially hand-tied stretch cap, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. I could cut it, but I don't have the right cutter. I feel like it's not gonna, and then I'm gonna be left with jaggedy edges. I'm sure I could look into it and actually try something that could work, but I don't even think I have a file, to be honest with you. Okay. Look at you guys telling me all these things. Just roll with it. That's what I generally do in life. Just roll with it. Okay. Here is Amy. Cappuccino Latte R. Hey, sorry, not because sure everyone's parted on the side, essentially. I love the color, would love her. Did a quick demo, so fast, couldn't tell, not. Okay, which wig are you referring to? Of the one I just showed? I could put it back on perhaps and part it again for you if you want. Okay, Amy Cappuccino Latte R. This one is available for 45% off, limited quantities in this color. Amy is very cute. I will say, I don't know why Amy fits me well. This one feels small. This one feels like it fits me snug. Has anyone had Amy before and tried it? I actually have 2 Amy's, so this will be good to really tell because this one fits me and I'm petite. So I will also put on the other Amy I have and let you know if it works. But this one, it makes me feel like the adjusters are pulled in, but they're not. With my wig grip on, this is snug. So strange. You have Amy and she seems to fit fine for average. Okay. So with my wig grip on, I have a little bit of space to pinch, but it's not near as much as other Luxe SE styles I've tried. So strange. And the circumference on this, that's a lot of effort getting it to, usually I can be You can part it anywhere. Slow spin it. Yeah, it has a full monofilament top, so you can part this anywhere you want on the top. Okay, so Amy, let me show you the tag again, is available in Cappuccino Latte R for 45% off this particular color in limited quantities. So if you are quick, you might be able to get this color, or Sparkling Champagne for Amy. Also limited quantities for 45% off. So I'm excited to put this Amy on to see how it fits. So Cappuccino Latte R, also available in Sparkling Champagne R. Let's give her a whirl. I'd say low to medium density, no permatease. All right. What's the verdict? How's this one gonna fit me? Okay. This one does not fit as small as the Amy I just had on. Interesting. This one's definitely more average. That one fits smaller. I don't know why. This one, like, there's a lot more stretch to this one in the circumference. Very strange. Okay, here is Sparkling Champagne R. I love the uniform wave pattern of this. Like, it just all together. It just does it all together. It's not like helter skelter. It just kind of does it all together. Very cute waves, really sweet length. Lace front. And again, you can part this wherever you want. Full monofilament top. Yes, I will show Rossi. It's coming up. So again, this one here is Amy. Sparkling Champagne R. So Sparkling Champagne and, hold on, and Cappuccino Latte R are available in Amy right now, limited quantities for 45% off. Low to medium density, no permatease. Ear tuck. I feel like an ear tuck. Look at my little ears. Really accentuates them. Hi. Oh my gosh. Not sure I love the ear tuck, but you can. It kind of wants to. I look so funny. I look funny. Okay. A one-sided ear tuck usually is nice. I can do a side part for you. Let's see what happens. So again, this one is Amy. Here's your side part. You need a little bit of heat. Which Belle Tress collection runs the smallest? You will find the icons to run the smallest. Like Dopey, yeah. Side part's really good in this. I agree, Sherry. The side part is great. Good little side part. Side part, maybe an ear tuck, then you have less hair to tuck. Okay, can I show side-by-side colors on those Amy's? I can. Hold on, let me just jiggle it back to where it's supposed to go. Okay, so Amy, Sparkling Champagne R, available Limited quantities in this color for 45% off, and same with Cappuccino Latte are. So these two colors. This one is a nice medium brown with more golden blonde highlights in Cappuccino Latte. You do have a little bit of cool highlighting in it, but there's not as much. It's mostly that golden blonde. Sparkling champagne is going to be cooler than Cappuccino Latte. Amy versus Tulip on volume and fit. Tulip is going to have more volume because there is permatease in Tulip, so it's going to be a bit more voluminous this way. You're going to feel like you have a bit more hair on Tulip. But you will find that the wave pattern on Tulip is similar in a sense because it is more of that uniform wave as opposed to just the helter-skelter, I'll use that word, wave pattern. But yeah, Tulip will be more uniform. Tulip fits average, leaning a little bit bigger. I find the fits to be similar. Okay. Let's get the Amy's away. Our girl Amy. Okay, I'm still here. Just kneeling on the ground with my wig friends. Hi. Getting ready to lie on the floor soon. That's right. That's right. Just warming it up down there for my post-live flop. And I really do a post-live flop every time. I just lay there. It's mostly because my back, because I stick my butt out, and so my back gets tired. And I just need to align it with the floor. Okay. Yeah, it is a long time to be on. And then I got to jump right into mom mode and tell my children that I'm not neglecting them anymore. Okay. Amsterdam in Crushed Almond Blonde R. Which brand carries the color Moon Dust? That is TressAllure. Okay, you got a center part on Amsterdam. Lace front, open wefted cap, felt ear tabs, extended felt knee, Velcro adjusters. So Amsterdam is, yeah, I know I do have to tuck my pelvis in. It's hard. Amsterdam is from the City Collection. It's a very sweet style. Fits true to average. Engage my core. Okay, my pelvis is in, core is engaged. Things are looking good. Okay, Amsterdam is sort of that fun, it's like straight, but also not. You're gonna have these random little waves throughout it as well, while also having a little bit of tame structure. It's like, I am sophisticated and structured. Just kidding. I have a little bit of pizzazz to me. Okay. This is Amsterdam in Crushed Almond Blonde. You can get this for 45% off in this color. So we only have limited quantity in Amsterdam in Crushed Almond Blonde. So if you're a blonde and you love bangs and you love this fun kind of rocker chick vibe, take a look at Amsterdam. 45% off. Crushed Almond Blonde. Right now. Yeah, I'm serious, but not too serious. But I am serious. All right. You do have your lace front on here. a nice sort of poke, sort of medium density bang. You can kind of sweep it to the side, but it's not really meant, since this is a center part, I feel like this is just mostly meant to be that front bang. And if it's too long, you can give it a little point cut at the front, shorten it up a bit, or lift it up. Will there be any new Raya wigs making an appearance? Soon. Soon. There will. Soon. Yeah, stay tuned. We got more in the wings waiting for you guys. Okay, for Amsterdam, only today, crushed almond blonde, 45% off, limited quantities. Unfortunately, no other color. We just have like limited colors, limited quantities, but that you can get for 45% off right now. Does the city's collection stretch for a larger circumference? Yeah, you can make this fit you if you're a bit bigger than average, for sure. So this does fit pretty true to average. It's a bit big on me. Like if I can pull this back easily, even with my wig grip on, I'm like barely even holding this. So it's pretty true to average, but you still get nice stretch to fit over you. Is this shorter than Jill? Very similar. You know what? Hold on. We have Jill. So let's take a look. So Amsterdam on my head, crushed almond blonde, no permatease. $45% off in this color, limited quantities. If you're able to jump on it quickly. And then someone was asking about Jill. Oh, I feel like, when it's on my head, it might be similar. Okay, let's see where this lands on me. Okay, about my collar here. Here's Jill. Jill available 45% off in sparkling champagne, which is this color on. Jill is a little bit longer, it seems. Oh God. All right, here's Jill. Jill's a little cuter. Jill's a little bit more well-behaved. Amsterdam is like a little bit more mischievous. You have this wig in this color and you love it. It's nothing like the stock photo. You watched the video about it, wouldn't have bought it otherwise. I know, that's the thing. You have to see a wig in person to really kind of know how it's going to be. It's hard because, I mean, brands try their best to take that image that's going to show what it's going to be like. But at the end of the day, a wig truly comes to life when it's actually put on someone's head and like shown how it actually moves and how it looks and how it can be styled. That's when it really comes to life. Stock images are just like such a quick snapshot. So, I mean, that's why these lives, YouTube videos, social media in general is so important when it comes to trying to figure out what on earth you want. Okay. Thank you, Fuzzy Tea. Let's get Jill away. And then I have just a couple more. I know you guys have been waiting to see Rossi. That was Jill, the one I just put on. Jill Sparkling Champagne, available for 45% off right now in Sparkling Champagne in limited quantities. Hold on, I'm just cleaning up my mess. Cleaning up the mess I've made here. Rossi. What's the density in Amsterdam and Jill? I would say Amsterdam is a little bit lower density than Jill is. And Jill's going to look a little bit more voluminous, especially because it has more of a bigger barrel curl to it. So overall, the volume on Jill is going to be more than Amsterdam, and the density on Jill is just a little bit more. Okay. Here's Rossi in Butter Pecan R. Thanks, Slow Wheat. So Rossi available in Butter Pecan R in this color in particular for 45% off. Full monofilament top, lace front around your silicone ear tab, partially hand-tied stretch cap, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. Heat-friendly fiber, as are all of Belle Tress styles. You love your Rossi and Jamocha almond fudge. Oh, I would love it too, especially in that color. Oh, sometimes I do this. I don't know how it happens, but I put my wigs on sideways and my ear tab's up here. I don't know how I do it. And my other ear tab is back here. Like, what? It's an eye tab. Oh gosh. You guys are always funny. Now we're all like sideways. What is going on here? Where are we? Okay. There. That was a deep side part. I felt very, very lopsided. Okay, this is Rossi. Rossi, I find, like, I feel a teensy bit of permatease within the closed wefting here, but then up top, it's nice and low profile, no permatease up here. Okay, Rossi, R-O-S-S-I, in Butter Pecan R. This color, this style, available. Oh, these earrings. Okay. You have a bit of a very slight wispy bang on Rossi. It's a very cute little bang. There is another giveaway. You betcha. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to get this situated. There's Rossi. Let me do a spin. I find this in terms of density in comparison to Jody, similar density, but this one, it feels like there's a bit more because there is that permatease within the close wefting down here. And then Jody still has a little bit more layering than this, just a little bit. Here's your lace front. The bangs are very wispy on this one. They can very easily be incorporated with the style, giving you just more of that like standard layered bob look. So again, this is Butter Pecan R. You can get this color for 45% off on Rossi and in limited quantities. Sorry, what's that one last thing I need to tell you? I can show you guys Jamocha almond fudge again. All right, so this is Jamocha almond fudge. You're gonna find a little bit more auburn in Jamocha almond fudge. In Butter Pecan, it's gonna lean a bit more golden. It's warm overall. You have a little bit of light auburn in this, but Jamocha almond fudge definitely is more of that auburn, a little bit of golden highlights. There you have it. Can I part that behind my ear? 1 second. All right, there's a little ear tuck. Can definitely go back there. The side has more hair on it because the part is on the left. So we got more hair coming over to the right. It's a bit harder to part it on this side, to be honest. It doesn't want to stay. This is Rossi in Butter Pecan R. So you can get this color on this style for 45% off, but we only have it in limited quantities. So it's like a first come, first serve. Ah. It's a little cutie pie. I did do a spin, but I can do another spin. Okay. We are down to the last one. I've got one more. I know a few of you have been very excited to see Gabrielle. So I've got Gabrielle for you. And because this is my last wig, I do have it in 2 colors for 45% off. It's my last wig. We're going to put up a giveaway for a $150 gift card to Raquel. So, have you ever done a live showing the wigs in artificial colors like purples and such? I have never done a live like specifically devoted to those colors in general, like a whole live on them, but I have done lives where I've shown those types of colors. Here's Gabrielle. Gorgeous long one. So our giveaway right now is up. You can enter it up here. Click on it, enter your email address. You can win a $150 gift card. And just a reminder, if you are over on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, or YouTube, over on our social media channels, come on over to our website at shaquel.com. And that is where you can enter. So up here, once you get to our website and see this live, click up here, enter your email address, and you can win a $150 gift card. So I will let you guys enter while I show you guys Gabrielle in 2 colors that are available for 45% off in these 2 colors in limited quantities. Okay. Full monofilament top on Gabrielle, lace front around your silicone ear tab, partially hand-tied stretch cap, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. This is part of the Luxe SE collection. So, long styles can be annoying sometimes because they get tangly and frizzy, but these ones, or this one, sorry, Gabrielle, is so easy to maintain because it's straight and there's not a lot of style to it. This one, to maintain this, probably every 2 to 3 wears, I would get my hot air brush, go through the ends with my hot air brush, and that hot air brush, I'll say it one more time. How many times can I say hot air brush in a span of 10 seconds? That's going to keep the style so that you still have that bit of structure while getting out the, the frizz. Grumpy moose. Okay. So this is, it's unicorning me from saying, oh no, what are you trying to say? Here's Gabrielle in cappuccino latte. So this color on this style available for 45% off, limited quantities. You can also get sparkling champagne. You're so welcome, my dear pie. Okay, let's do a little color switcheroo while you guys are entering the giveaway. Here is sparkling champagne, gorgeous blonde. So, so pretty. Ponytail. Yeah, I can try a little ponytail for you. Okay. Is cappuccino cool? I don't find it to be too cool, especially with these golden blonde. It's pretty golden blonde throughout here. If anything, I find this more of a neutral color. I unfortunately do not have butterbeer blonde anywhere near me right now, sadly. Okay, here is Gabrielle. I love this color. I don't give enough love to sparkling champagne. I need to because it's so pretty. Like, I like sparkling champagne more than like the butterbeer and the milkshake. I like this one more, I think. It's not gray. It is more of it's a cooler color, I find. Okay, someone wanted a ponytail. Hold on. Tag. So make sure you're entering that giveaway for a $150 gift card. Oh my gosh. Tags. All right, you have these like random shorter pieces over here. Here's a ponytail. Definitely works. Okay, so before we see who won the giveaway, just a reminder, we are going live on Thursday, and by we, I mean Shaquel, but it's not going to be me going live. So on Thursday, I know I've said this twice already, but I know there's new people popping in all the time. On Thursday, please join us live. It will be live from Belle Tress, and Denise Sheets will be going live for us instead of me. So I know she would love to have you guys pop on and see her and say hello, give her support and love and encouragement, because this is her very first live with us doing sort of the Shaquel format. Still watching, you're watching it the same way. It won't be on Denise's channels. It will be here with Shaquel on Shaquel.com, on our Shaquel social media channels. It's just with Denise instead of me. So join Denise at Belle Tress. She's going to show you guys a ton of amazing styles, and styles that are in stock and ready to ship, because I know that's hard sometimes to have to pre-order, and we know that that's tricky and annoying at times. So she's going to be showing styles that are available, and colors that are available, so that you guys don't have to wait. So definitely join us Thursday, 11 a.m. Pacific, 12 Mountain, 1 Central, 2 Eastern. Same Shaquel.com, same way you're watching right now. And Denise will be so happy to see you guys there. And she will be doing giveaways. Everything is like the same, but Denise, not me. All of it's the same. Same time, 11 a.m. Pacific, noon Mountain, 1 Central, 2 Eastern. Okay, and there will be great discounts as well. But right now, this one here is Gabrielle, 45% off sparkling champagne and cappuccino latte that I was just showing you guys in limited quantities. Such a pretty color. Let's see who won the $150 gift card. Maybe it's a name that Smiley Citrus. That is a complete opposite name of the last giveaway winner. Smiley Citrus, congratulations to you. You're going to get an email. Thank you to everyone for joining me today. So happy to have you on here. And I would say see you Thursday, but you won't be seeing me. You'll be seeing Denise. So see you. I will see you next Tuesday, but be there on Thursday.